guys? 86771. Oh, that disturbed it. What's up, guys? 8677160, and welcome back to the ObsidianCraft server. Now, in this episode, the 5th episode, I have a couple of things planned today. But firstly, it's Capeyboy's birthday, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna give him a present. He's gonna like it, but he might not like it as well. Anyway. So my plan is I'm going to make a bunch of signs that say happy birthday KP, and I'm also going to make a few, like a little barrel with some gifts for him, so I'll just get crafting all that stuff. Alright, so I believe I have everything that I'm going to need, so I have about 18 signs, a barrel, and some diamonds. Now let's go head over to Capeyboy's base. Got 31 rockets, that ought to be enough. Okay, taking off is always a bit tricky. There we go. And let's fly over this hill to Capeyboy's little evil lair. And, yeah. So, I think my plan is just to spam signs that say happy birthday, and in the middle of his little base, put the barrel with the cakes. I mean, the barrel with the little present. Alright, I'll just say, okay. Happy birthday, KP. And then I'll just spam a bunch of signs and put right in the middle a little present. Alright, so I'll do that. And then this sign will say, enjoy your birthday gift. And I'll just place the rest of my signs in random places saying happy birthday. Wow, Capeyboy must be slightly unorganized with his things. He's got a bunch of shulkers randomly here. I know, I'll place some signs on top of them. Oh, that must be for his Conqueror shop. That ought to do the trick in the most inconvenient place possible. Alright, so this is what I have. I have the first sign that says, happy birthday, KP. And then I put signs in most of the most inconvenient places, like on top of his chest, in front of his chest, on his bed, and of course, this lot on top of all his shulkers. So, I think that's gonna give the message through. A very good birthday message. I wonder what he's gonna think about that. I need to watch when he makes his next video. Anyway, let's head home. I think what I'm gonna do next is do a bit of work on my Piglin farm, and I'm going to build it in a way where it will like allow for 1 diamond will be put into it and it'll be used for 5 minutes. But then there'll be a special place for members who can put their little slots into the machine, and they can get like unlimited access, but the membership will change every few months, and I think that's going to be a pretty good way to rake up some diamonds, and I think that'll allow me to start making some true progress in the ObsidianCraft world, so let's get right into it. I've been building up a bunch of redstone resources, and I hope to be able to build a pigment farm out that way, so what I'm going to do is get the stuff I'll need and transfer it there, build a scaffold up to about Y220, I believe, and then I can start transferring my stuff to build my pigment farm. And it's gonna get a lot of XP. Why do I keep calling it Piglin? It's Zombie Piglin, but whatever. So it's hard to remember that stuff, but okay, let's see. I'll just get this stuff organized. Alright, here I am above the nether where I came up earlier. Now what I'm gonna need to do is I can't build my Piglin farm in a basalt deltas. It can only be built in nether wastes or crimson forest, because that's the only place that piglins spawn. So I do know that further down this way we'll reach some plains, but I need to check if they're big enough, so just keep checking. You can tell it's grey, so you know it's still the deltas, and so what I need to do is measure out roughly, it needs about, oh here we are, right place. Yeah, I think this is going to be big enough, so I'm going to start building it here. Alright, so now that I'm up here, I have most of the stuff I've got. So I have in here, in my inventory, all the magma blocks I think I need. I might need more actually. I've got about 9 droppers which I need for the sorting system, a couple of redstone blocks which I need for the timers, and I got some redstone dust, and in here I have more stuff I'm gonna need, like the chests and the hoppers for the chest hopper sorting system. I got some special passes, which are going to be the special key used to get unlimited access. And then I got the placeholder item I use for my hopper sorting systems, which is Boney was a warrior YIX, and if no one actually knows what that means, I'll be somewhat surprised. They'll probably just Google it, but I don't know what. Yeah, hopefully this is going to be all the stuff I need. Do a bit more preparation, and then I'm going to get this all done in a building montage. And I'm going to need to get a hold of a name tag and snowballs. But that part can be put off a little while, but the fun will be much more effective with it. But anyway, I'll get the rest of the resources I need, and then get it done in a building montage. Well, it wasn't easy, but I finally got a name tag. I had to trade quite a bit of villagers and give up quite a bit of my coal and iron resources, but fortunately, no diamonds, so that should be pretty good. And I'll just do one more recap on resources, and then I'll jump right into a building montage to get this thing over with, finally. And, yeah. Then I can finally start making some diamonds. Some true diamonds. Oh, what is this? I just went by here and there's lightning strikes and there's skeleton horses! And they're firing at me and I only have like 3 arrows. Come on. They're only skeletons. Skeletons on horseback? Okay. I need shelter. That's what to do it. Okay. Okay, sword time. Gotcha. Oh, I should have got my shield. Come on. There we go. Is that it? Weird. Oh. I should have equipped my shield, but that was dumb. Oh well. But I got that done. That's the first time I've ever really seen one of those. Too bad I didn't get it being struck, but there's still some. At least now I have a shield, and I have the advantage. Okay, take them out, take out. Right. What if I want one of their rides? Ooh. Now. Uh-oh, he has a fire bow! Okay, I need shelter. That's OP. Okay. Wait for my mutton to go and eat some more. Actually, 3 hearts might be enough, maybe not. Oh no. I was hoping not to lose the horse, but I've lost the horse. But I'll just get the snow that I needed from here, and then, yeah. Just about got all the resources for real this time, and... Alright, now that I've got everything I need... Peppa Pig, that's why I'm going to name the Zombie Piglin that keeps everything going. Because you need one that idles close to you to keep the others angered. I got a bunch of stone, I got that to help me with enough I need some slabs. Use that for the placeholder in my hoppers. In here I've got most of the magma I'm going to need, and in here I've got most of the redstone I'm going to need. So, let's do a building montage to get this Pigmin XP farm finished up. so that's the basis of it done. I've got everything I need. I've got the spawning platforms for the Zombie Piglin setup. I've got slabs so that no ghasts will spawn. And I've got the guy that will trigger them all here, and I've named him Peppa Pig. So, now what I need to do is the redstone, which I'm gonna need to build a pulse extender, a decoder circuit for the diamonds, and a few other stuff. And over here I'm gonna build a sorting system which can sort out the rotten flesh and the gold. And to do that redstone, it's gonna be a little bit technical, so I guess we better start right into it. I guess what I'll first do is build the basis for the sorting system in another building montage, and then after that I'll show you most of the redstone on camera so it's easy for you to follow in case you want to rebuild this machine. So, gotta go over here and start that hopper timer, the hopper system, right now. Alright, so I've got the basic stuff here. I've got 2 chests because I need these there, but I am going to have to get more chests here later on. But what I'm going to do now is we're going to build the redstone that's going to operate this hopper elevator and the sorting system. So I'll get all the stuff I'm going to need in here. There, that and that. Now the first thing we need to do is to power this hopper system. So what we need to do here is build a little timer circuit, and then like that can power a torch elevator which will power this elevator. So what I'll need is a block there, there and there with torches on every single stone block like this, and that should power the entire elevator. Now back here I'm gonna have to build a timer system, so I'll need that and some repeaters. So I'll put there needs to be a redstone facing here. The comparator goes here, the repeater goes here. It needs to be on at least 2 ticks. And then I need redstone that wraps around like this. And then off to the side I just need a torch, and that should be it done. Now, once you do all your redstone, you're gonna have to like put slabs over it, otherwise like the zombie pigmen can spawn and they'll try to make their way over. So if I turn this on, that works. What we have up here is the start of what's going to be our filtering system. So what we need to do here is place some of these down, some comparators like this. And oh great, I had that 1 block further than I should have. So what you need is to place that down here. Off to the side, place a block further down. I really hope I don't let go of shift at the wrong time. Then there needs to be redstone like this, and then more redstone like this. Now if you have target blocks, you can place that down if you know for certain that this will never feed more items into these than they can handle. If not, you do need to do it like this. So now that's done, we can come down here and remove this stuff. So what we need to do is place some repeaters and get them to face to the right, because we're gonna have to power a redstone torch. Now these only need to be at 1 tick, so you don't have to do anything to them. I'm using 6 because I want to be able to filter 2 chest lines for rotten flesh, 2 for nuggets, 1 for gold, and 1 which I'll use for raw chicken, because if sometimes baby zombie piglins spawn on chickens, and I may as well take advantage of that if it can be done. I mean, you don't have to, it's just I like to keep it as efficient. So now I should just be able to place some torches here, and the hopper system should be ready for its filtering information. I'll start this one up with the flesh. So I'll put rotten flesh here, and then put my placeholder item like that. And then it should... Maybe I can do this a couple of times. And... when is it going to stop? 17. Okay, so I'll just put 3 of my placeholder item here, and better get that stuff back. Oh, that'll be dangerous. I'll get that back out, and now I'll just need to do this again. Like, put the flesh in, and put 3 rows of your placeholder item, and then there should be up to 17. And then keep doing this for all the items you want, so... this is going to be very tricky. It will fill up to the right number as it goes, so it should be completely fine. And you can now remove this line of cobblestone, because that's not going to do anything. Now, the important thing when building one of these, I'm going to probably build these in one of my future redstone tutorials, so this is just these hoppers have to face to the front. Otherwise, like, it's not going to work. With the redstone, that stops it from working. So now some of the items should end up in their available chests, and I'm gonna get some chicken later to fill that one up. But for now, I'll just probably put this full of cobblestone, and then we'll stop any items from going in there. And actually, I don't need this one here, so. Now what you need to do is place hopper there, and place one there. Now what should happen now is I'm gonna put some placeholder items, such as I'll put my slabs in here, and now if I turn this on, they should end up going up this hopper system, and end up relocating to another hopper. So is that... no, I can get rid of that and that. Yep. And yeah, so they should all end up into this dropper, so that proves the system's working. But now if I put in an item that the system has, this should slowly be transferred back into the chest before the flesh, so it should end up in that chest, yeah. And so this is how you build a sorting system, and I'm gonna do more about this later, so this is just the base. What I'll do now, actually, is I'll need to cover the majority of this system with slabs to stop anything from spawning up here. And this should not alter the redstone at all, because slabs allow redstone to transport through them, unlike normal blocks, which wouldn't allow that. Alright, now I'm back where the pistons were placed. What I'm going to need to do is rig the system that's actually going to control the piston crushing unit. So what I'm probably going to do is change some torches. So I'll put a torch here, and then I'll put another torch below it. And now I can run a redstone signal off here, and I think I can build the ether hopper timer right here. So what I'm gonna need to do is build a 6-block space with it centered about here, should do. So 2 blocks here, another block here, and then it has to be 6 by 2. And now I'm gonna build a ether hopper timer here, which is gonna control the crushing mechanism. Blocks will go here and here. Compounders need to go here and here. Then I need redstone here and here. I need pistons here and here. And I need a redstone block here. Now I need 2 hoppers. I'm gonna need one there. And this one needs to face back into here. And if I put 30 blocks is what I'm gonna need. So I need... that will do. And then that should operate both those pistons, which will allow for the crushing mechanism to work. And now I can get rid of that, I can get rid of that, and I can get rid of that. And I can get rid of that, but that one needs to stay to power the top piston. So now I can cover this entire thing, well, not quite the entire thing. What I do need is I need a system that will keep the pistons off, so it's easier for the pigmen. So I'm gonna control a system that can turn this machine on and off. Now, if you were building this in survival, you just need to hook this up to a lever and a NOT gate. But I'm gonna hook it up to a system that allows for a diamond payment, 1 diamond for 5 minutes, which would be roughly 30 XP. So if I build this here, and so when that is on, it will disable the system. I think I just put some extra stuff in here, so I'll just start it from scratch. So this will have to control here, and then this will be a NOT. Oh great, not again. Oh, I got it, so that doesn't have to worry. So I'll put that here, and then destroy that again, and yep, there we go. And I'll rig this to a NOT gate system, and now I can put slabs over this system here, and over everything but the... well, it needs to cover one there, but... now this should be the entire hopper system done, and we'll have enough of the system is now in place that I can test the entire system. Actually, I'll have to get up this way. Okay. And now I'll rig this up to a redstone lamp with a lever that can turn it on. Alright, so now that should be enough of the system should now be in place that I can try it out for the first time, hopefully with no zombie pigmins coming over here. So all I need to do is sit right here so they have a line of sight and hit this guy. And now they should all come running, and hopefully they won't be able to escape the system. And then the pistons should destroy them. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so... although the pigmen aren't spawning that quickly, maybe it's because some of the nether's chunked. That might be the case, but... might render this machine more useless than I thought. Uh-oh. Now, just to prove you the entire system did work, I'm in my redstone testing world, and I have, here is basically the same design, just a little bit bigger. Now, chances are I might just need to make it bigger and just do that stuff, but I need to get to the bottom of everything before I know for certain. But in my real design, which I've already got the diamond stuff done, if I turn into survive mode, and then I hit this guy, you can see that there's almost always a swarm of pigmen heading to the area where they get destroyed. So you can see that it really should work. Yeah, that's pretty loud. Yeah. But you get my idea. They always come, and they should always end up being destroyed. So it's just something wrong with the server, or I've talked to Capey about it. I hate to end this episode on a bad note, but I think this is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe, and hopefully I can get this issue mixed up, and then we can get to the part that requires the payment. So, I'll contact Capeyboy and find out about stuff, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode.